Hi there, my name is Dawn Devine and welcome to my studio. This is day number 10 of my 31-day belly dance makeup vlogging challenge, where each day in July of 2016 I create a new and different belly dance look. Today's theme is using regular drugstore cosmetics in nudes and naturals and basic shades to create a belly dance look. So if you want to see how I did this look using those kinds of products, watch the rest of this video. Even though I'm using a natural palette or a neutral palette or a nude palette, pick one, I'm going to put down what I consider a theatrical base with a bright white from the corner out 2/3 and black in my outer corner. Well, it's actually more like an outer wedge because I have hooded eyes, but for people whose eyes haven't dropped yet, that would be a triangular shape. I'm going to blend these together to get a strip of mid-tone gray at the transition. So it's going white, gray, and black. So I have taken the time to blend my white cream base into my black cream base, creating a mid-tone gray. This is definitely my go-to look. So most of the time when you see me on stage, this is what's underneath my eyeshadow. So my next step is to add the eyeshadow. I'll be right back. Now, I personally don't own a lot of neutral makeup, but I do have this Carly Bible palette. Ooh, let's see if I can, this Carly Bible palette from BH Cosmetics. Again, BH Cosmetics. They don't know who I am. I just have some of their stuff. Anyways, this particular palette has a very neutral set of colors. Now, I bought it for the highlighters because, I love to shine like the sun. But this is as close to neutral as my collection gets. So I decided to use this to create this eye look today. And you can see that over the black, I've used brown. Where the gray was, I've used a copper and moved into gold, and then a pinky white highlight in the corner of my eye. It does give you a nice contour and really brings out the shape of the eye beautifully. It would look great with a bronze, copper, or brown toned costume, or even something that was golden or creamy. Today I put my eyeshadow on first because I wasn't sure how much fallout I would get from this new palette. Experimenting with new eyeshadows, it's nice to put your eyeshadows on first because then if you get fallout, you can wipe it away before you put on your foundation layers. So I'm going a little backwards than my usual plan, but since this is new to me, I really wanted to make sure that I didn't make a mess on my face. There's nothing worse than putting your makeup on, putting your foundation, your concealers on, then going in with your eyes and getting a wash of colored eyeshadow all over your cheeks, having to clean that all off again and start from scratch. So from here, I'm going to work from the top down. I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. I'm going to draw my eyeliner. I'm going to add my cheek products, a little bit of highlighter, some blush, maybe a little contour, and then powder my whole face down for a nice finish, and then to top it off, add some lipstick. I'll be back when I'm done with all of those steps. So I wanted to stop here before I put on my lipstick and just address an issue that I think is very important. When you're a student of belly dance and you come into a dance class and you start taking classes, you might be pressured to perform and to spend a lot of money on a costume, on jewelry, on accessories, on a pair of zills, on music. You have all of these expenses involved with becoming a performing artist. Whether you're dancing casually at a coffee shop or you're taking the stage at a major belly dance event, you can employ or use the cosmetics that you already have in your collection and just buying a few additional things to enhance them, to really make them pop. There are so many brands of lipsticks, and there are tons of affordable drugstore lipsticks in red. But the one that I recommended to my students over and over again was this Wet n Wild. It is in Spotlight Red. You can't go wrong with this. Will it last forever? No. Will it stay put while you're on stage and dancing? Yes. So this isn't the most long-wearing formula. It isn't the creamiest or the most emollient formula. It is a dirt cheap lipstick. I like to pair it with an affordable lip liner. This one happens to be Essence in red blush. So what I'm going to do now is put these on. I'll be right back. Once everything is in place, I like to give my makeup a chance to really settle into the skin. I add a few pumps of my hydration spray, which is almost empty sprays when I perform. But if I'm not going to be hitting the stage, I rely on a hydration spray with glycerin in it to just make everything settle. Hydration spray makes the pigments pop, as it were, or blend together in that one extra step. And now, while it's still a little bit damp, I take a puff and some powder. This is just L'Oreal True Match, and I'm going to roll press it into place. The reason I roll press it and really press it in is because I am a sweater, and when I sweat, it runs right into my eyes and it runs right off my face, taking my makeup with it. Now, I've gone over my cheeks with powder blush and powder bronzer, so those don't really need to be set. But wherever I have basically exposed foundation, I'm just going to give it a pat down. If I were going to go on stage, I would use a setting spray. I'm just heading to the mall today, and then after the mall, I'm going to go play pool with this makeup because this is subtle, right? And there's the look for today. So give your current makeup, the makeup you have in your makeup bag that you wear to work, give that makeup a go. Invest in one or two affordable products that you can use to make your daily makeup really pop and work for you as a dancer. There's no sense in spending hundreds of dollars to buy a whole new face just to perform. So think about where you can save money by, say, buying an affordable lipstick or by using your natural neutral palettes to create deep, smoky, rich eyeshadow look. I actually filmed the intro and the outro of this video after I'd been wearing this makeup for about 8 hours. It held up pretty well. I did have to powder my nose a bit and my forehead since I do live in California and this is the middle of summer. But aside from adding a little powder and a little bit of lipstick, this is the makeup that I had on when I left the house at about 2 this afternoon. It's now close to midnight and I am ready to wash this face off. So I hope that you found this video informative and inspirational. If you like this video, please be sure to hit subscribe to see the rest of the month and beyond. And don't forget to check out the other videos in this series. Anyways, thanks again for coming. I appreciate your support and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.